I want to bring in Geeta, who's with us live from the city of Lviv in western Ukraine. Geeta, big breaking story. 5.5-hour ceasefire called by Putin's government in Ukraine at this point of time to allow for humanitarian corridors. Lviv, where you are, is one of the conduits through which people are trying to get out of the country. What are you hearing, Geeta?
Well, what am I seeing is more important, Shiv. I'm here in Lviv. This is the city center where I'm standing. This is where the city administration office really is. A lot of coordination happening from this very office. But despite the ceasefire announcement, despite what we're seeing on the Eastern Front, we know that Lviv has been quieter, calmer. A city where most of the people from the Eastern Front, Shiv, have moved to. So much so that when we arrived in Ukraine, there was just no place to stay. The entire place is absolutely filled with people. You might not be seeing them in the streets, but they're in every home. Every home has taken in people from the eastern parts of Ukraine. So a lot of help that is being given, or volunteers who are really coming out to help the Ukrainians, is from this very city where I stand. And the ceasefire is indeed a good news, but because of the kind of aggression that Ukraine has seen, Shiv, we are seeing a lot of people over here in Lviv, which has been rather calm, quite panicked, which is why we're seeing a lot of people actually move towards the borders from here as well. Although a lot of them are staying on to extend help, assistance, so on and so forth. But quite a few of them from Lviv itself, many from the eastern parts of Ukraine landing in Lviv. You see them boarding buses. It's a little early over here, but a lot of them boarding buses, long trails of buses and cars moving towards the border. It was an arduous task just to get through and across the border from Poland into Ukraine, Shiv. So a ceasefire, I completely agree with Rajesh. A lot of people, Shiv, who analyze Putin continue to say that he does not care. But at this day, in this day and age, at this juncture, it is not like, the Russian president would not care about his image. There has been a huge blow to how Russia is perceived across the globe, fairly so, because he did violate a country's sovereignty and territorial integrity, and that's the reason why the messaging that Russia wanted to put across all this while, and we've been discussing it even when I was in Delhi, Shiv, that the messaging that Russia wants to put across is that they're not really targeting civilians. Military infrastructure, civilian infrastructure, that absolutely is evacuated, and that's why the 5-hour ceasefire. Will that be enough? You look at the kind of people and the way they're moving out. It is not enough to move an entire...
Stay with me, Geeta. Stay with me.